Let me ask you about something else related to demographics that's come up recently. Now, Japan is a country that isn't known for immigration, and I would say generally they're a bit averse to having immigrants come in. However, recently the government announced that they are going to fast-track permanent residency for highly skilled workers. And in this case, after 1 year, someone who's considered a highly skilled worker, you have to meet certain qualifications, can apply for permanent residency after 1 year. Do you think that this is potentially a way in the midterm to long term that Japanese companies might be able to sort of fill that gap of a declining population and a drop in the number of workers that are available coming out of universities here?
I would say no. I would say it's not going to work. And when you look at the Japanese strategic approach to this problem of a demographic decline, aging population, they're putting a lot of emphasis on robotics, and AI, artificial intelligence, these sorts of things, to be a labour substitute. Harmony in the Japanese society is highly valued. And that harmony is something, I think, that they put a greater value on than having migration. And so you can see this strategic direction of a lot of investment in robotics and artificial intelligence, etc. That's on one side. Yes, they're asking for skilled people to come here and they're giving them more years to get here. That's great. But on the other side, you've got the Japanese finance ministry who looks after the taxation system, bringing in quite stiff inheritance tax laws. The exit tax, they've improved the original draft of that so that it doesn't hit you straight away. But there are taxation implications for foreigners to come and work here, that you are automatically up for inheritance tax on maybe one of your parents passes in your home country and you inherit. Well, the Japanese government will want to tax that. So for a lot of people, that's like, wow, okay, I'm not so sure I want to go and work there because my parents are aging, and I don't want to give the Japanese government, a big chunk of that. So also, if you're selling property overseas, they're treating you as a permanent resident, even if your visa is not a permanent resident. You're a permanent resident for taxation purposes. So if you sell property overseas, the Japanese government wants to claim the capital gains tax on that. If it's if your own country's capital gains tax is less than the Japanese taxation rate, which is 20%, say yours is 15, there's a 5% difference there. They want that 5%. So I'm just saying there are a number of things working at odds against itself within the Japanese system to get a lot of foreigners to want to come here and work here. Now, if you want factory workers, if you want labourers for construction sites, which they do, if you want retail workers in shops and that type of thing, yes, they could probably deal with that. They could probably have short-term stay. The nursing program, lack of nurses, healthcare, aged care, all these sorts of things, they can probably get a workaround for a lot of that. But I'm sure most of those people will be on a type of visa that they will be able to be moved out again because they want to keep that domestic harmony.
Right.
So, for the very high-level end areas that our companies are tending to deal with and getting workers for that, I think that will be a partial fix but not a full fix.
Interesting views.